Ah, your condenser ain't working, huh? 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, that's your capacitor for sure, yeah. You know, I know a guy. His name's Jeff B. He's got cheap parts online. Do not listen to the precarious man in the lawn chair. Do not do repairs on your own, period. It's a terrible idea, and here's why. First, diagnosing the issue. Yes, it is true that the capacitor in your condenser is one of the most common repairs, but there are many parts to a condenser, and without the proper knowledge and tools to diagnose the issue, you are purely just guessing. You know what? It might actually be your blower motor. And even if you do listen to the random guy day drinking on a Tuesday afternoon saying he's quote unquote the expert, and by the grace of God he's actually right, good luck getting the right parts for your piece of equipment. I'll see these parts online for cheap that are said to be universal. And sure, if the stars align and you were right diagnosing, buying a part that fits, and somehow installing it correctly without blowing yourself up, those parts do not last as long as they should. Here's where OEM parts come in. OEM stands for Original Equipment Manufacturer. These parts are made by the manufacturer of your system, guaranteeing compatibility and longevity. And the manufacturers do not sell these to consumers. But why listen to me when you can listen to someone who has the credibility and expertise? Meet Bill.
Hello, I'm Bill Hankey. I'm the Residential Service Division Manager at Vogel Heating and Cooling. Here at Vogel Heating and Cooling, we only replace components with OEM replacement parts. We buy our parts that were specifically made for that item. You can buy a universal part that is supposed to fit for less money, but there's been some change in quality. Let's say a consumer can find a capacitor online for $50 or $75, and our price for that same capacitor, or actually an OEM capacitor installed, is going to be $350, $400, which, by the way, happens to be lower than the average in St. Louis. The $350, the $450 that we would quote includes us providing the part, installing it expertly, and a 1-year guarantee of our services. And that's something that a consumer is not going to get if they install the part, and we make sure it's the right part to begin with.
To the DIYers out there, I respect and understand trying to save some money, but I will keep asking you to have a professional technician replace OEM parts to your system. Not only for the safety reasons, because you are dealing with a lot of voltage, but you need to diagnose the whole system to truly understand how to repair your condenser. On top of that, how do you know the part you installed works properly? You need to test to see if, one, the part is functioning properly, and secondly, if the part you had to begin with works. Because even though this part you got is deemed to be brand new, we all know distributors aren't perfect. So most of you might see the value in hiring a professional, but to the few that still can't get your heads around spending the money, let me break it down to show how the value of having a professional like Vogel Heating and Cooling can be beneficial. First, you need to think of the skill and expertise that comes from our amazing technicians. Not only did they go through trade school to understand how to fix any system out there, they are backed by a company of 75 years. Yes, we are old. That 75 plus years of knowledge has been shared from generation to generation, accumulating into an infinite knowledge of every system out there. This alone is invaluable. Secondly, as a company, Vogel Heating and Cooling invests in itself to provide top-notch quality. We pay top dollar for the best technicians, and each technician is given a van equipped with the perfect tools to work on any system out there. That's the cost of a credible business, and we take pride in that. On top of all that, our pricing is at a flat rate, meaning no unexpected costs going to you. Vogel does all this just so when you hire us, there's no question we can provide you with the service you need for a price you can understand from the get-go. To push my point further, I want to talk about other companies that may say they can do the same service, but for cheaper. I can understand initially how it can seem like a deal, but I want to send you to Bill again to maybe make you rethink this philosophy.
There's many contractor types in the industry. Some of those contractors may have less overhead. You have technicians that decide to go into business for themselves, and they may work out of their own garage. They don't have all the expenses that we do associated with our labor cost. On the other side of that, they may not know how to operate a business. Again, we've been in business, it's actually closer to 80 years than it is 75. And there's people that don't know how to charge. Is that a deal? Yes, it may be at that moment, but if they don't know how to charge, they won't be in business very long. HVAC contractors fail at a higher rate than restaurants, and that goes back to like 2015. And there's a reason for that. They simply don't know how to price. They don't know what their costs are. That affects a homeowner because they may have saved $100 on that transaction, but they have lost someone who consistently provides them maintenance to their equipment, records the information, believes in providing the best air quality in a consumer's home. You may also not be properly maintaining your equipment. Now you're at risk of voiding out a manufacturer's warranty. We believe our pricing is fair. Our quality supports that through our warranty that we provide and the expertise that we provide upfront, and we stand by our pricing.
So in the end, don't only have a professional tech repair your system, but hire a reputable company like Vogel Heating and Cooling. We love building long-lasting relationships with our clients, and our reviews show it. We care about your comfort and want you to feel good about choosing Vogel. So with every repair, we offer a 1-year guarantee, meaning you can be comfortable and happy for your full year without any worry. Vogel Heating and Cooling. We care about your comfort.